This is the top 7 best Roblox games on Roblox. We've gone through the dumpster, but now it's time to look at the gold pile in the distance. The needles in the haystacks. It's time for that time. Now, best games is going to be hard to describe because it takes into account a lot of factors. So for this specific top 7 best, I'm going to be counting my favorite ones, alright? That'll be the best term that I can use to describe, because you could use it to describe a lot of things. So, if you disagree with something on this list and you think it's a terrible game, or there's a game on this list that is not on the list and you really wish it was, just keep in mind that this is my opinion and these are my 7 favorite games. So, let's get started. And at number 7, we have a game called Big Brother. Now, it isn't very well known, but it's basically a game show. As you can see, this is the intro, and they're showing you all the contestants. See, there's me over there. Hey, look, I'm Big Eye, haha. See, here's the title, Big Brother. So basically, how this game plays is it's a game show where people get eliminated, and there's rivals and drama and stuff. So the reason I have this one on the list is because it is extremely fun at some points, right? These people look like they're on a team, and if you get first place, it's very exciting, but it also has its drawbacks. For example, you have to play for a long time. You can't just sit down and be like, yeah, I'll play a quick game real quick. Nope, you better have all day planned if you actually want to play this game. And also, one of the biggest flaws is that it takes forever to actually find a server where there isn't a game going on already. But I can give it credit for that. But other than those 2 flaws, this game is extremely fun, and if you don't know how to play, it's an actual real-life game show, and you can go look up how to play, or there's even a GUI somewhere that shows you in the instructions. 3, 2, 1, move, 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 oh crap. So much stuff going on. Alright, as you see, this is it's paintball, nothing much. Well, I shot a lot of people. Oh, it's just me and that other guy. Oh, I don't know if we'll be able to get him. Oh, it was a tie. Who won? Who won? Yes, I'm the first head of the household. Haha. Yes, I look. But let's move on to number 6. And at number 6, we have Assassin 2. And if you've ever played Murder Mystery 2, it's just like that game, except it plays a little bit differently, because instead of everyone being innocent, everyone's the murderer. Instead of the murderer trying to kill the innocent, the murderer is trying to kill one specific murderer, and if he kills that person, he moves on to another person. That's why it's called Assassin, because you have a target. And also, if you're wondering why I chose Assassin 2 over the irregular Assassin, it's because this one is new. So, if you decided to play this game right now, and it started to take off, well then you'd be really good at it. So, that's why I chose number 6. And at number 5, we have one that I don't think anyone saw on this list coming. We have Star Wars Awakening. Yay! So, what are you asking? What is this game? It's a role-playing game. Yay! But if you're wondering why it's on the list, most importantly, it's because this is the game where I came up with the name Eyiss. So it's automatically one of my favorites. So, if you're wondering how this game plays, well, you make yourself a Star Wars character. Meet John Matthews. He is a skilled Jedi who has been trained under Marcus Peterson, who is ready to fight any Sith that dares to walk in his path. So, Star Wars Awakening is a pretty fun game, as you can see, especially if you have an imagination and you can talk to other players. But if role-playing games aren't your thing, then I guess you're not going to like this game at all. But if you do like role-playing games, then I would really highly recommend this game. So, if you want to figure out how I actually, Eyiss fits into how I made it, go check out my Story of Eyiss video. I have a whole section on it. You go look in the description for the exact time, because I have it in there too. So, let's move on to number 4. And at number 4, we have Murder Mystery 2! What? How is Murder Mystery 2 on the number 4 spot, you ask? Well, this is why. Because I have played it a long time, and it has not had very many updates. As you can see, I am at level 130, actually 230, and since episode 6, I have been at level 200. I have played this game a long time, and therefore, and since due to the lack of updates, it's kind of fallen down the list a little bit, which is too bad, because it's a great game. But you all know how this game is played. It's just, I'm telling you why it's not in the number 1 spot. It's also not in the number 1 spot because it would be blatantly obvious it was in the number 1 spot, unless it wasn't. So, see ya! Let's go to number 3. In the number 3 slot, we have a game called In Plain Sight. Now, if you've never heard of this game, I would recommend you try it out. And look, we're going to go through the tutorial right here. So, I'll just give you a brief overview. You go around the map, try to steal items, try not to go through the cameras, ooh. And these are the exits. So, if you didn't get any of this, it's basically, you're a thief, steal items, don't get caught by the police. Easy enough. Alright, so it looks like I'm a white hat guy, and that camera right there is in use. So I'm not gonna move until he moves, like that. Don't mind me, I'm still in the food. I'm a food bandit. Oh, that food's really expensive. Alright, as you can see, this is a different game than the usual game that people have. See, there's the camera, that's the thing that we have to avoid. Because if it sees us, it's gonna shoot us, and then it will be too bad. But watch this magic trick. Ah! Magic! He wouldn't even see me! He didn't know what hit him, because I know a secret. Let's go through this exit, get all that crap out of here that we don't need. I can take the water fountains. I can take the lockers, too. Yeah, he's watching that hallway. Well, bye! Let's throw all that stuff out the exit, too. So, if I had to think of any downsides to this game, I can't really think any other than if the cameraman leaves and the whole round restarts and you don't get any of the money. But either way, it's a pretty flawless game. So, I would recommend you try it out. Steal the basketballs. Be rich. So, let's move on to the number 3 spot. And at number 2, we have Epic Minigames. Yes, that is even more correct. Epic Minigames is not number 1, because I'm pretty sure if Murder Mystery 2 is not your number 1 guess, then it would have been Epic Minigames. But nope, it's number 2. Number 1 will come out of nowhere, but for now, let's discuss Epic Minigames. If you haven't seen of Epic Minigames before, well, I've actually played it on my channel before, and you should go check out a video, because I have the whole video dedicated to it. But on the downsides, well, it's really well polished. Sometimes when they add a new mini game, and they kind of get unpolished like this one. This one, when it first came out, it was really glitchy, but then they get patched and it's really good after a while. So if any complaints, I would just say some of the games are way too easy and you win all of them, and then some games are way too hard, and then you lose them. So, nothing much else to say. As you can see on this game, I'm a really high level, so that's good. Alright, you see they got a shop over here as well, where you can buy stuff. I bought a few things in my stuff column. Here's all the stuff that I own. Got a myth name tag. And torch, money bags. Yeah, the money bags actually cost a lot. Not a big surprise. And see, this next one coming up is called Destroy the Statue. This is another one of those games that is kind of off balance a little bit because it's usually just luck. But let's move on to number 1. Welcome to Eyiss Park, home of the number 1 favorite game on Roblox. And if you haven't guessed it already, it's Theme Park Tycoon! Look how awesome this park looks, and I built all of it. This is a great game. If you're new to Roblox, or you know someone who's new to Roblox, and they're saying that all the games suck, well, try out this game and I'll prove them wrong. This game is awesome! This takes every aspect of a Tycoon that is terrible and turns it into an awesome game, right? Usually Tycoons are really bad, but this one breaks that trend. It takes that trend and throws it out a wall, right? It doesn't even bother opening up the window, it just throws it at the wall. So, let's go ahead and discuss this game. In case you couldn't tell, it's a game where you build a theme park. That's awesome, and it's really cool is you get to ride everything. So for example, if we come over here, we can ride this thing if we really wanted to, or if we wanted to, we can go ride a roller coaster. Or we can go in that castle over there. This is a great game. The only things you can't go inside are the bathrooms, but who cares? So, if I had to come up with a downside, I would say that it has Tycoon in the name. That is literally the best downside that I can come up with, and that is not a very bad downside. So you guys want to go on a roller coaster? Well, let's go on a roller coaster then, because that's why this game is awesome. So this ride I made a little bit ago, and it should be coming to the station about right now. And it comes to the station, and look, we can get on the ride. Oh, front row seats. Yes, let's go for a ride on this roller coaster. Keep in mind, I built this myself. I built the building around it, the lanterns and stuff. So, let's go up this chain lift. This will be the climax of the episode. We can get a nice view of the park from over here, but not really. But some other rides have some really nice views. And let's go. Dun dun. Whee! That was very scary. Ooh, over the roof we go. Through the trees. Giant turnaround. Oh, slow down. Take a nice even turn. 90-degree angle. Upside down. G-force. And done. Alright. Let's move on to the conclusion. So, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and if you did, I would really like it if you leave a like on all these great games that all deserve a 10 out of 10. Now, if your game that you really hoped would be on this list isn't, well, I'm sorry, this is a top 7. We don't have very many slots. And there are plenty of other games on Roblox that are really good, like this game. The Plaza is awesome. So, I don't have anything else today, so I'm just gonna go sell my yacht. And this time I won't crash it into a rock and get a jump scare, because that was kind of scary. Don't worry, there won't be one this time. Don't worry, there's not going to be a jump scare on the way there either. Don't worry about that. I'm not using reverse psychology or anything. I'm not using reverse psychology on saying the reverse okay, you know what? I'm just going to add more and more onto it. There is going to be a jump scare. In fact, it's going to be one right now. See, I told you there wasn't a jump scare. You should listen next time. Ah, I missed the rock. Big Eye, haha.